Hello everyone, welcome to special tribute to the late Gordon Lightfoot that passed away exactly a year ago today. And welcome to my group. And I'm going to start off with a classic written by Gordon, made famous by Elvis in the 1973 Aloha from Hawaii special. This one is called Early Morning Rain. Hope you'll enjoy it.
In the early morning rain, with a dollar in my hand, with an aching in my heart, and my pockets full of sand. I'm a long way from home. Lord, I miss my loved ones so. In the early morning rain, with no place to go, runway number 9, big 707 said to go, and I'm stuck here in the grass, where the pavement grows, where the liquor tasted good, and the women all were fast. There she goes, my friend, she'll be rolling down at last. Hear the mighty engines roar, see the silver wing on high. She's away to westward bound, far above the clouds she'll fly, where the morning rain don't fall, and the sun always shines. She'll be flying home my home in about 3 hours' time. This old airport's got me down, it's no earthly good to me, and I'm stuck here on the ground, cold and drunk as I might be. You can't jump a jet plane like you can a freight train, so I'll best be on my way in the early morning rain. Can jump a jet plane like you can a freight train, so I'll best be on my way in the early morning rain.
And welcome to the show, Jill Carter, Alison Victoria Jarmaine, Bill Trickett, Sandra Sammons, Patricia Lil Page. Welcome to my little humble tribute to the man Gordon Lightfoot, who we just lost a year ago tonight. And it's a huge loss for the singer-songwriting world. He was one of Canada's greatest songwriters and singers. Wrote so many wonderful songs. It would take a lifetime to get through all of them, and I'll just do some of the greatest hits that you all know. And this is how people were feeling on the day that he passed, and also the day of his funeral several days later, and people standing out in the rain, hence Rainy Day People.
Rainy day people always seem to know when it's time to call. Rainy day people don't talk, they just listen till they heard it all. Rainy day lovers don't lie when they tell you they've been down like you. Rainy day people don't mind if you cry out a tear or two. If you get lonely, all you really need is that rainy day love. Rainy day people all know there's no sorrow they can't rise above. Rainy day lovers don't love any others, that would be unkind. Rainy day people all know how it hangs on your peace of mind. Rainy day lovers don't lie when they tell you they've been down there too. Rainy day people don't mind if you cry out a tear or two. Rainy day people always seem to know when you're feeling blue. High-stepping strutters will land in the gutter, sometime need one too. Take it or leave it, or try to believe it, you've been down too long. Rainy day lovers don't hide inside, they just pass it on. Rainy day lovers don't have inside, they just pass it on.
So rainy day people, and here's another nice classic from Gordon. This one is called Did She Mention My Name?
Nice to meet an old friend and pass the time of day and talk about the hometown a million miles away. Is the ice still in the river? Are the old clothes still the same? By the way, did she mention my name? Did she mention my name just in passing? And when the morning came, do you remember if you dropped a name or two? Is the home team still on fire and do they still win all the games? By the way, did she mention my name? Is the landlord still a loser? Do his signs hang in the hall? Are the young girls still as pretty in the city in the fall? Does the laughter on their faces still put the sun to shame? By the way, did she mention my name? Did she mention my name just in passing? And when the talk ran high, till the look in her eyes seemed so far away. Is the old roof still leaking when the late snow turns to rain? By the way, did she mention my name? Mention my name just in passing. And again as the rain, do you remember if she dropped a name or two? Won't you say hello from someone? There'll be no need to explain. By the way, did she mention my name?
Oh, that's a fast one for you. And did she mention my name? Hey, Karen Lane. Linda Rankin. Hello, Linda. And again, I only see the people that are there. I can't read your comments. I don't know how many are up there watching, so that's okay. Here's one of my favorites, and this one is called Song for a Winter's Night. Really beautiful and romantic.
The lamp is burning low upon my tabletop. The snow is softly falling. The air is still with the silence of my room. I hear your voice softly calling. If I could only have you near to breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love on this winter night with you. The smoke is rising in the shadows overhead. My glass is almost empty. I read again between the lines upon each page the words of love you sent me. If I could only know within my heart that you were lonely too, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love on this winter night with you. The fire is dying, now my lamp is growing dim. The shades of night are lifting. The morning light steals across my window pane. The webs of snow are drifting. I could only have you near to breathe a sigh or two. I would be happy just to hold the hands I love on this winter night with you, and to be once again with you.
Alright, so it's a beautiful song called Song for a Winter's Night. Really lovely. And this is one of Gordon's first big hits. This is called For Love and Me, which was recorded by Elvis and Johnny Cash and quite a few others. Gordon didn't like this song himself.
That's what you get for loving me. That's what you get for loving me. Everything you had is gone, as you can see. That's what you get for loving me. I ain't the kind to hang around with any new love that I found. 'Cause moving is my starting trade, and I'm moving on. I won't think of you when I'm gone. Oh, don't you shed a tear for me, 'cause ain't the love you thought I'd be. I've got 100 more like you, so don't be blue. I'll have 1,000 before I'm through. Now there you go, you cried again. Now there you go, you cried again. But then someday when your poor heart is on the mend, I just might pass this way again. That's what you get for loving me. That's what you get for loving me. Everything you had is gone, as you can see. That's what you get for loving me. That's what you get for loving me.
Alright, so what you get for loving me? Kind of a loving and leaving song. Hello, Teresa Bays, how are you? Sven Olaf Horgan, how are you? Lita Rodriguez, welcome. So I have a fairly good amount of people watching there. Thank you so very much for joining me on Wednesday, May the 1st. We had a holiday here in Europe, which is May Day. Usually was a big thing with the communists, but it kind of hang around, and it's kind of an international day of work and the workplace. Unfortunately, it was also the day in 2023 when we lost Gordon Lightfoot at the age of 84. And here's a beautiful song for all you romantics out there. This one is called Beautiful. And just listen to the lyrics, it's so beautiful. If you have a girlfriend, wife, lover, anyone like that, just tell them that you love them, no matter what.
I just don't know how you could be anything but beautiful. I think that I was made for you, and you were made for me. And I know that I will never change. We've been friends through rain or shine for such a long, long time. Laughing eyes and smiling face, it seems so lucky just to have the right of telling you with all my mind, you're beautiful tonight. And I know that you won't ever stray. You've been that way from day to day for such a long, long time. hold me tight. How could life be anything but beautiful? Think that I was made for you, and you were made for me. And I know that I will never change. We've been friends, no rain or shine, for such a long, long time. Well, I must say it means so much to me to be the one who's telling you, I'm telling you that you're beautiful.
And such a beautiful song, beautiful, and the lyrics are beautiful. So definitely, yeah. Here's one of Gordon's bigger hits in the 1970s, 1976. This one is called Sundown.
I can see her lying back in her satin dress, in a room where you do what you don't confess. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. She's been looking like a queen in her sailor's dream, and she don't always say what she really means. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better, when I'm feeling no pain. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better, when I'm feeling no pain. Picture every move that a man could make. Getting lost in her loving is your first mistake. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sometimes I think it's a sin when I feel like I'm winning, when I'm losing again. See her looking fast in her faded jeans. She's a hard-loving woman, got me feeling mean. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better, when I'm feeling no pain. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sundown, you better take care if I find you like I'm winning when I'm losing again.
Alright, a bit of Sundown. So I hope you're enjoying the show just as I am singing for you. And here's a song that Gordon wrote, also was made famous by another great Canadian singer, Anne Murray. This one is called Cotton Jenny.
There's a house on a hill by a worn down weathered old mill in the valley below where the river winds. There is no such things as bad times, and a soft southern flame. Oh, Cotton Jenny's her name. She wakes me up when the sun goes down, and the wheels of love go round, wheels of love go round. Love go round, love go round. A joyful sound. I ain't got a penny for Cotton Jenny to spend, but the wheels go round. When the new day begins, I go down to the cotton gin and I wait my time for a while to then I climb back up again, and she waits by the door. Oh, Cotton Jenny, I'm sore. She rubs my feet while the sun goes down, and the wheels of love go round, wheels of love go round. Love go round, and love go round. It's a joyful sound. I ain't got a penny for Cotton Jenny to spend. The wheels go round. In the hot, sickly south, when they sail, well, shut my mouth. I can never be free from the cotton grind, but I know my God was mine. A soft southern flame. Oh, Cotton Jenny's her name. She wakes me up when the sun goes down, and the wheels of love go round, wheels of love go round. Love go round, and the love go round. It's a joyful sound. I ain't got a penny for Cotton Jenny to spend. The wheels go round.
So Cotton Jenny. Hello, Betty Curtis, Bob Kellner, how are you? Welcome. And here's another one that actually wasn't written by Gordon. It was written by Chris Christopherson, but Gordon sang it, and by many others as well. This is called Me and Bobby McGee.
Was it Baton Rouge, waiting for the train, feeling nearly faded as my baggy jeans. Bobby thumbed the diesel down just before it rained, rode us all the way to New Orleans, and took my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana and was blowing sad while Bobby sang the blues. With those windshield wipers slapping time and Bobby clapping hands, we finally sung every song that driver knew. Freedom, just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. From the coal mines of Kentucky to the California sun, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Standing right beside me, Lord, for everything I'd done. Every night she kept me from the cold. And somewhere near Salinas, Lord, I let her slip away, searching for the home I heard she found. And I give all my tomorrows for a single yesterday, holding Bobby's body close to mine. Freedom, just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Freedom good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. Na 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 na, me and Bobby McGee. Na 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 na, me and Bobby McGee. Na 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 na, me and Bobby McGee. Na 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 na, me and Bobby McGee. La 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 la, na 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 na, me and Bobby McGee. Na 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 na, me and Bobby McGee.
So I take it Bobby was actually a girl, because it said holding her body next to mine, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna do this one here. This one is called Canadian Railroad Trilogy, and was written by Gordon for Expo 76, I believe, in Montreal, Canada, to commemorate Canada's 100th anniversary. I'm going to start again.
Was a time in this fair land where the railroad did not run, when the wild majestic mountains stood alone against the sun. long before the white man and long before the wheel. When the green dark forest was too silent to be real. Time has no beginning and the history has no bound. To the third end country they came from all around. Sailed upon her waterways and they walked the forest tall. Built the mines, the mills, and the factories for the good of us all. The immense fancy was turned into the spring. The railroad men grew restless for to hear the hammers ring. Their minds were overflowing with the visions of their day. Many a fortune lost and won, and many a debt to pay. For they looked in the future, and what did they see? They saw an iron road running from the sea to the sea, bringing the goods to a young growing land, all up from the seaboards and into their hands. Look away, sadness, across this mighty land, from the eastern shore to the western strand. Bring in the workers and the rails, lay down the track and tear up the trails. Open your heart, let the lifeblood flow. We gotta get our way, cause we're moving too slow. Bring in the workers and bring in the rails. We gotta lay down the tracks and tear up the trails. Open your heart, let the lifeblood flow. We gotta get our way, cause we're moving too slow. Get our way, cause we're moving too slow. Beyond the blue Rockies, sun is declining. The stars they come stealing at the close of the day. Across the white prairies, loved ones lie sleeping. Beyond the dark ocean, in a place far away. The other navvies were on the railway, swinging our hammers in the bright blazing sun, living on stew and drinking bad whiskey, bending our backs till the long days are done. We are the navvies who work on the railway, swinging our hammers in the bright blazing sun. Laying down track, building the bridges, bending our backs till the railroad is done. Over the mountains and over the plains, into the muskeg and into the rain, up the St. Lawrence and on the Gaspé, swinging our hammers and drawing our pay. Living in and they tie them down, away to the bunkhouse and into the town. A dollar a day and a place for my head, a drink to the living, a toast to the dead. All the future has been sung, all the battles have been won, on the mountain tops we stand, all the world at our command. We have opened up this soil with our teardrops stood alone against the sun. Long before the white man and long before the wheel. But the green dark forest was too silent to be real. Green dark forest was too silent to be real. Many are the dead men, too silent to be real.
So-called Canadian Railroad Trilogy. And here's also another lovely one. This is called Bitter Green.
On the bitter green she walked, hills above the town. Echo to her footsteps, the soft beside her down, waiting for her master to kiss away her tears, waiting through the years. Bitter green they call her, walking in the sun, loving everyone that she met. Bitter green they call her, waiting in the sun, waiting for someone to take her home. Some say he was a sailor who died away at sea. Some say he was a prisoner who never was set free. Lost upon the ocean, he died there in the mist, dreaming of her kiss. Bitter green they call her, walking in the sun, loving everyone that she met. Bitter green they call her, waiting in the sun, waiting for someone to take her home. Now the bitter green is gone, the hills have turned to rust. There comes a weary stranger, his tears fall in the dust, kneeling by the churchyard in the autumn mist, and dreaming of a kiss. Bitter green they call her, walking in the sun, loving everyone that she met. Bitter green they call her, waiting in the sun, waiting for someone to take her home. Bitter green they call her, walking in the sun, loving everyone that she met. Bitter green they call her, waiting in the sun, waiting for someone to take her home.
So Bitter Green, another beautiful song. Welcome Bianca, Maria Hauser, how are you?
From the side, come as close as the air, sharing in a memory or great, and wonder in my words, and dream about the pictures that I play of changes. Green turn red in the fall. Brown and to yellow they fade, and then they have to die, trapped within the circle time parade of changes. Moments of magic will glow in the night. Fears of the forest are gone, and when the morning breaks, they're swept away by golden drops of dawn of changes. Passions will part to a warm melody. Spires will sometimes turn cold, like petals in the wind, we're puppets to the silver strings of souls of changes. Your tears will be trembling, now we're somewhere else. The last cup of wine we will pour one more time and then leave you on the rolling river shore of changes.
So that's changes. And here's also another one. This is called Steel Rail Blues.
Well, I got my nail late last night, a letter from a girl who found the time to write to her lonesome boy somewhere in the night. She sent me a railroad ticket to take me to her loving arms. A big steel rail gonna carry me home to the one I love. Well, I've been out here many long days, haven't found a place that I could call my home. I've been too in bed to lay my body down. I've been stood up and I've been shook down and I've been dragged into the sand. The big steel rail gonna carry me home to the one I love. Well, I've been up tight most every night, walking along the streets of this old town. Got a friend around to tell my troubles to. My good old car, well, she don't broke down, cause I drove it into the ground. The big steel rail gonna carry me home to the one I love. Look out yonder across the plain, the big drag wheels are pounding along the ground. Gonna get on board and I'll be homeward bound. Now I ain't had a home-cooked meal, and Lord, I need one now. The big steel rail gonna carry me home to the one I love. Now here I am with my hat in my hand, standing on the broad highway. Would you give her a ride to a lonesome boy who missed the train last night? I went in town for one last round and I gambled my ticket away, and the big steel rail won't carry me home to the one I love.
This was Steel Rail Blues. So he gambled his ticket away and couldn't go home to his love. Really sad if you think of it that way. Alright, so hope you're enjoying the show. I cannot again see any of your comments. Hello Gervais, Gosher, welcome Gervais. And Bill Trickett, my friend from Canada as well. And a lot of my Canadian friends will be watching this show in replays and later on, and also share it to some of the Gordon Lightfoot fan channels on Facebook and YouTube. So if you like what you hear, share it out. And this is probably Gordon's one of his biggest hits. So it's called Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. And I hope you're enjoying the show.
Legend lives on from the Chippewa home down on the big lake they call Gitchigooey. A lake it is said never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. That good ship and crew was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November come early. The ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As the big traders go, she was bigger than most, with a crew and good captain well seasoned, including some terms with a couple of steel firms, but they left fully loaded for Cleveland. Then later that night when the ship's bell rang, could it be the North when they could feel it? Wind in the wires made a telltale sound when the wave broke over the railing. Every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November come stealing. The dawn came late and the breakfast had to wait when the gales of November came slashing. Afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of a hurricane west wind. Summertime came, the old cook came on deck, saying, "Fellas, it's too rough to feed you." 7 p.m. the main hatchway caved in. He said, "Fellas, it's been good to know ya." The captain wired and he had water coming in, and the good ship and crew was in peril. Later that night when the ships went out of light, wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours? The searchers all say they have made Whitefish Bay if they put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up or they might have capsized. They might have rode deep into water. What remains is the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. Like Huron rolls superior sings in the rooms of her Icewater mansion. Michigan steams like a young man's dreams. The islands and bays are for sportsmen. And farther below Lake Ontario takes in what Lake Erie can send her. Iron boards go as the mariners all know, with the gales of November remembered. Rusty old hall in Detroit they prayed in the Maritime Sailors Cathedral. The church bell chimed till it rang 29 times for each man on the Heaven Fitzgerald. Legend lives on from the Chippewa hometown of the big lake they call Gitchigooly. Superior, they said, never gives up her dead when the gales of November cover Lee.
So the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. And it was beautiful that they did at the Maritime Sailors Cathedral in Detroit. On the day Gordon died, the church bell chimed 84 times for every year that he was with us. And I'm going to be wrapping it up pretty soon. Here's one of my favorites. This was the early 70s. It's called Minstrel of the Dawn.
Minstrel of the dawn is here to make you laugh and your ear. Up the stairs you'll hear him climb, all full of thoughts, all full of rhymes. Listen to the pictures flow across the room into your mind. They go. Listen to the strings, they jangle and dangle while the old guitar rings. The minstrel of the dawn is here, not too wise but oh so free. He'll talk of life out on the street, he'll play it sad and say it sweet. Look into his shining face, of loneliness you'll always find a trace. Just like me and you, he's trying to get into the things more happy than blue. Minstrel of the changing tide, he asked for nothing but his pride. To sit him down upon that chair, go fetch some wine and set it there. Listen to the pictures flow and follow the fingers where they go. Listen to the strings, they jangle and dangle while the old guitar rings. Minstrel of the dawn is here, step and fetch it here. He's like an old-time troubadour, he's waiting live and nothing more. Look into his shining eyes, and if you see a ghost, don't be surprised. Like me and you, he's trying to get into things more happier than blue. The minstrel boy will understand, he holds a promise in his hand. He talks of better days ahead, and by his words your fortune's read. Listen to the pictures flow across the room, into your mind they go. Listen to the strings, they jangle and dangle while the old guitar rings. The minstrel of the dawn is gone, I hope you'll call before too long. And if you meet him, you must be the victim of his minstrelsy. I'll sing for you a song, the minstrel of the dawn.
That was the Minstrel of the Dawn. Hey Lisa Holmes, how are you? And hello to Linda Sweat, you're watching from Maine, hello to you. I'm going to do this one, which is Gordon's probably all-time most famous song. It's called If You Could Read My Mind. I'm going to dedicate it to my wonderful admin in the US, Patricia Littlepage. I believe this is your favorite Gordon Lightfoot song.
You could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie, now it goes from a wishing well. In a castle dark, or a fortress strong, with chains upon my feet, you know that ghost is me. And I will never be set free as long as I am a ghost that you can't see. If I could read your mind, love, what a tale your thoughts could tell. Just like a paperback novel, the kind the drugstore sells. When you reach the part where the heartaches come, the hero who would be me. The heroes often fail, and you won't read that book again because the ending's just too hard to take. movie star who gets burned in a three-way script. Enter number 2, a movie queen to play the scene of bringing all the good things out in me. But for now, love, let's be real. Never thought I could act this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone, and I just can't get it back. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie, how it goes from a wishing well. In a castle dark, or a fortress strong, with chains upon my feet. But stories always end, and if you read between the lines, you'll know that I'm just trying to understand the feelings that we lack. I never thought I could feel this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone, and I just can't get it back.
Yeah, such a beautiful song. I gotta finish off this short tribute on a positive note. This one is called Carefree Highway. And Gordon is on that carefree highway, not suffering anymore from old age or any ailments. So Gordon, thank you so much for the music. Rest in peace. You're up there singing, entertaining many people. We miss you very much down here. But thank you for the music that you left behind and everything. And this is Carefree Highway. Thank you so very much for joining me. My name is Marek Brada. You're on my group, Man of Many Voices, and hope I didn't bore you too much with my little tribute here.
Picking up pieces of my sweet shattered dream, I wonder how the old folks are tonight. Her name was Anne, and I'll be damned if I recall her face. She left me not knowing what to do. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. Carefree highway, you've seen better days, morning after blues, from my head down to my shoes. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. Turning back pages of the times I love best, I wonder if she'll ever do the same. And the thing that I call an end is just being satisfied with knowing I've got no one left to blame. Carefree highway, I've got to see you, my old flame. Carefree highway, you've seen better days, morning after blues, from my head down to my shoes. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. dream, shattered sleep. I wonder if the years have closed her mind. I guess it must be wanderlust or trying to get free from the good old faithful feeling we once knew. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. Carefree highway, you've seen better days, the morning after blues, from my head down to my shoes. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. Let me slip away on you. Carefree highway, I've got to see you, my old flame. Carefree highway, you've seen better days, morning after blues, from my head down to my shoes. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you.
Thank you so very much for joining me here on the 1-year anniversary of Gordon Lightfoot's passing. As a proud Canadian, I'm really glad to be able to sit here and sing his songs, and just missing him for all the wonderful songs he left behind. Thank you so very much for everyone that took their time to come over to my group and listen. I couldn't see any of your comments, don't know how many of you were on there, but I did this for my fans and for Gordon's fans and for Gordon up there listening. Thank you so very much for joining us here for this little humble tribute. My name is Marek Brada, man of many voices. Thank you so much. God bless you, and see you on. I'll probably do a show here on Saturday, which will be a mixed tribute of basically any kind of music that comes along. So I haven't done that in quite a long time. So thank you so much. Good night.